Hi. So I'm going to try Blue Moon's Farmhouse Red, and it's a Saison Flanders style red ale blend. So this should be pretty interesting. Because it's a blend of those two styles, it doesn't fit into either of those categories by itself. So really, it's probably a specialty beer. Um, so I'm not even going to look really at the style guidelines as I judge this, just because since it's a specialty, there's a big range of things that could be happening. So I'm going to see just kind of how the Saison sweetness paired with the Flanders Red Sour is going to match up. Let's see. And it's hard to smell really clearly because I'm cooking curry at the time, but I get a definite tartness out of this. A little bit of a sweetness as well. Um, the aromas they seem to be a little subtle, although you can get kind of a tartness out of it. As far as appearance goes, it's a beautiful golden amber, or excuse me, copper amber color. It did pour with a little bit of head, didn't retain it. It has some nice carbonation. It looks like it's probably got a nice crisp carbonation going on here. I forgot to read alcohol content. 5.8% alcohol by volume. So it should be an interesting beer. Wow. My first impression is that it wasn't what I was expecting. There's a lot of like floralness going on. Some maltiness. This is actually pretty darn good. I gotta say, it's hard for me to drink an entire sour, like, as a pint itself. I can have a couple drinks and find it enjoyable, but much more than that, and it's hard for me to drink. Um, but this is a really good blend of that, because I like Saison a lot. And so you get the kind of, the sweetness that out of a Saison, and then a little bit of the tartness out of the Flanders style. Um, and it's a good balance. This is a really good balance. On the bottle it says, an intriguing interpretation of a Saison blended with a Flanders style red ale, with hints of white pepper and a tart finish. Now, having read that about the white pepper, I can definitely tell it has a white pepper flavor to it. And oddly enough, I feel like the sweetness and the sour meet right in the middle, and the pepper is what really joins them together. So it kind of has this kind of spicy, sweet tartness going on, but done really, really, really well. This is actually part of a taster series that I got with six different, um, yeah, six different ales done by Blue Moon. So I'm kind of excited about that. And if this is a testament to what's coming up in this box, it's going to be a pretty great series. Mouthfeel, it definitely has some body to it, a little bit of slickness, but just a little bit. Definitely a nice full body, and crisp carbonation. And so it's a very interesting blend of a full body with the kind of slickness, mouthfeel, and a crispness. So it really finishes nicely. I think it's a great beer. Overall impression, great beer. I really like it, actually. And I was a little nervous when I was getting into it, deciding on whether or not I was going to enjoy it. But luckily I have two, so I get to drink another one. Anyway, so if you've tried this beer, the Saison Flanders Red Ale, let me know, and I would love to hear what you thought about it. But if you haven't, and you happen to see it in the store, and I think it just comes in this winter, I think it's a winter sampler box, because there's like gingerbread ale and horchata, cinnamon ale, or something like that, then I definitely recommend you give this a try. It's pretty good. And there's only 2 in the box, so covet them. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.